First game of the season is just about to begin. It's Liverpool. Hello everybody and welcome back to the beginning of the season proper this time round. Last episode we went through the transfers and everybody else's transfers and the preview and everything else. I wanted to get the Liverpool game in, but I think we just overran just a little bit slightly. I just found a few more screens that I didn't know existed, which I found a little bit more helpful. Anyway, first game today. Well, first two games today. The few games have already been played. United are topping the bill once again with Arsenal and Watford. There's a couple of draws. And who's bottom of the table at the moment? It's Everton. They lose 4-0 to Chelsea. United beat Chelsea. Actually, Chelsea should be top then, should they not? They are top. So they don't bring any transfers in. They let go of quite a few players. They win the first game 4-0. We, on the other hand, have got Liverpool. First game of the season, and it's probably not the best time. Well, it's probably not. It's never a good time, is it, to play Liverpool? Is it really? With the transfers we've got in, this is the side that we are picking. We've got Bartoli in goal. We have got Norville Williams on the right. We've got Colotti on the left. We've got Buongiorno and Didi in the centre. I think that's a fantastic back four. If anybody goes by the star ratings, I don't know if you do or not, but we're quite solid. Just the left back is a concern at the moment, but we'll go with it. O'Reilly and McCormick in the centre. The dynamic duo have been playing relatively well together. We've got Arnold on the right hand side. Gomez we're going to put in the centre. Kloss can come on. He has been, in fact, I might put Kloss. No, I'm going to leave Gomez in there. And Liam Hughes on the left hand side. And we're going to have starting off with Frin this season. Pietro, if you're wondering, is on the bench. Modesti Duku is on the bench also. So really, we should put Dooku in there. I feel like I need to put Dooku in there. The Sith Lord Dooku. We're going to stick him in there instead. We'll see what he can do. Gomez can play on the left-hand side if need be, or in the centre. Kloss in the centre as well. We've got Reece Cole on the bench. Robertson as well. He's probably angry that O'Reilly's come in, but you know what? Needs must. We've not got a very good record against Liverpool going in the past, so I mean, does it? Right, let's submit the team. I'm fairly confident we're going to do it slightly better. Away at Anfield, is it the best time to play this formation? We'll soon see. Colotti will give him a number as well. Got Brewster up front, Rodrigo Dybala, Vlachos, their new signing. I mean, he is making his debut, I think, isn't he? It doesn't say that though. Parrott, De Jong, Martinez, Hall. Okay, there's not really an awful big change there, is there? I guess, as we just go straight head into the tunnel, and everybody's feeling rather relaxed, which is nice. We'll just go with the faith, and they love that as well. It's been a very, very good pre-season. We'll send the assistant to that. Maybe I need to work on my media work as well. Slightly different format this season. We're not going to play every game because it would take quite a fair bit of time. We've already done it the once. We're not going to do it again. So we'll play a couple of games on and off the camera as well. Try and get the season in half the time at least. Anyway, 20 minutes in, we're not doing too bad and we're holding our own, which is pleasant to see. Everybody seems to be a little more focused, so let's get creative, see what that does to our morale. They're inspired, they're focused, we're inspired. As we're going head to head, Liverpool are coming more into the game as Bartoli plays it out to Didi, who then finds Buongiorno, back to the goalkeeper. Okay, that's great ball out though, down the line. Riley finds a beautiful ball over to Norville Williams, who we want to do more. Can we get a cross in? No, we don't. And that could go a little bit wrong, but that's a good interception by Colotti, as we're playing a lot of nice football. If this is what we're going to be doing, then that's going to do us good. But that's not the best, is it? As we get Brewster's just ran. Yeah. Okay, so that's a very good start. We did play relatively well in that part, as Vlachos has just gone and put them 1-0 up. Okay, it's not probably the best start we've had, but the only highlight we've had so far, and we concede straight away. Velotti, where are you, man? I thought we played really well at that point. Oh, they've hit the crossbar. as Dooku gets it away. Okay, that doesn't matter. We need to get the ball up there, and Liverpool are well on top on this, aren't they? Okay, 1-0. Disappointing with one of the 2 highlights in the game so far, where we've relatively had all of that highlight, and then they just break away and do that, and that's what they do. Excellent effort, I guess. Let's go again. We do want to make a couple of changes. Dooku, we need your Jedi skills, my friend. Come on. Liverpool's 16 shots already. So shall we go creative once again? We're going to make a couple of changes. We need to get the ball out wide because Arnold and Hughes really haven't had that much to do, have they? We're going to pause it here, and then we're just going to make a couple of changes. We're going to bring in Kloss, and I'm going to bring in Gomez on the left-hand side as well. Kloss, you can go... that is relative your best role, though, isn't it? Shall we go a little bit attacking as well? Just drop back a little bit. And Riley... I know you're a DLP, but you can play advanced. You can go on support, I guess. Right, okay, we're going to try and hunt down this equaliser if we can. We've instantly had a shot straight away. We're not doing it, but if we can do well here. 1-0 isn't a bad result away at Liverpool, which means we've come a long, long way from the batterings we have been getting off them recently. And to be perfectly honest, we have been outplayed in this. Although we are winning on possession. That's it. Hardly any highlights, if any, at all in that game. 2 highlights I can recall. That is it. Disappointing on that front. But 7 shots we have, 3 on target. So that's not too bad. They've had like 1 in 4. We've had 1 in 2 almost. I can live with that. 54,000 at Liverpool. We've improved very, very slightly. But we've improved either way. But... that does leave us down near the bottom, but 1-0. We've conceded 1 goal in 1 game. That's fine. Arnold's injured. He's out for 3 days. That's okay. We'll be back for the Watford game. Hughes makes debut, and the press is out. Shall we attend the press? We need to attend the press. The referee had a lot of work to do with your team picking up several cards. Does that no? It shows it got stuck in. Expected a heavy defeat, you said, but they didn't play like that, did they? You must have a reason to be happy with that defeat. Yes, I guess as defeats go. There's a bafflement on God's support that he seemingly refused to substitute McCormick despite his clearly below par. It's none of your business. He contributed effectively. I respect the fans enormously, but I'm the manager. I was happy with his performance. Alisson continues fantastic against your team again. Why do you struggle again? Because we don't know. I'd love him on my team. So again, we tried to get De Gea as well. Pretty solid. Yeah, he had a quite good game. Brilliant for Liverpool. Yeah. Okay, right. We're going to continue to the Watford game. But yeah, we tried to get De Gea. And our board was saying we were a little bit too ambitious with that one. So we left it. We were never going to get that. £375,000 a week. Yeah, we can't afford that. Right, okay. Watford, here we come. We'll see you guys in a few seconds. Welcome back then. We're at the University of Bolton. We're our first home game of the season. Just a couple of changes. We did have a slight scare with Bartoli in goal. He has had an injury, twisted his ankle in training, but he's all well and good now, thankfully. No changes at the back. Blin comes in for McCormick. There was a couple of issues with McCormick. There's the board saying, why were you playing him? The fans weren't happy. He was out of form. So we're just going to give him a rest. We're going to put Blin in. Arnold and Kloss and Hughes are in the attacking midfield and 9. We're going to give Kloss the start this time, and we're going to continue with Frin. And if he doesn't score in this game, then we'll switch over to Pietro. And if they don't score in 2 games on the bounce, then they'll get substituted, and we're going to go with that line of thinking as well. Watford on the other hand, they've got Pedro up front, Vincent, Goldring, Quino, Mangala. Now, we were after him, and they stole... I don't think they sold him on, did they? Did they sell him on? So I thought Aston Villa had him. No, Aston Villa must have pulled out. Very interesting, as into the centre before we bought O'Reilly, but... we decided to go with O'Reilly in the end. Right, okay. Zidane in control at Watford. I tell the teams to do it for the fans, and we'll go with the faith once again. Maybe I'll just do one team to all of them. McCormick doesn't feature in your game today. He didn't look sharp in training. I'm gonna try and do a few more media things as well, just to get my reputation up, because that seems to be the only blip on my profile. As Watford come forward with Vincent. Can we get the goal here? Norwich did well against Man City. They drew 2-2 in the previous game as we intercept that with Diddy out to Arnold. Again, we have the issue with cross passing. Ball over the top. Frinn's on it. And not quite the first goal. He's offside by looks of things as well. So it's a good start either way. Watford are playing more defensive, have a defensive midfielder role in Mangala. That's something that's the reason why we're going to bring him in as well. So somebody can play at the back if need be. Watford are all over us at the minute, which doesn't bode well for us. We have the ball. Norville Williams to Kloss. Cross comes in, and that's a beautiful take by Lopez. I'm wondering if that was us, that they would have scored that. I think Watford come forward with Goldring, now Traore, as we do get the block in. Hughes isn't going to be bothered about chasing that, is he? He's going to reserve his energy. Mangala now on the ball. Boo! Mangala, boo! Can we get on that? We do. Oh, he trips up. Oh, what a stop. That was a beautiful stop. I thought that was going to be a goal, especially when it came back to him and he leathered it. Beautiful attempt that. As we get the ball away once again. Straight down there. Okay, cool. Right, 3 attempts on goal at the moment. Not the best, I don't think. I don't understand what's so different to the friendlies we've played. And to, let's go assertively. We've been better. No, we haven't. We've been unlucky so far. Oh, okay, I'm not happy with defensive work. You weren't that bad, but you can still improve. Very much improve. Right, Friends are on a tightrope here. He could be not featuring in the next couple of games. Welcome back, Pietro. Right, no changes or anything happening apart from Watford really coming at us. Arnold's looking rather battered. We're going to bring Dooku on that right hand side. I'm sure he can do something there. And Gomez is going to come into the centre. I'm going to have him as a shadow striker, see if he can help out there as well. Riley, shall we take you as a supporting role as a Mazzala? And we're going to bring in Reece Cole. And you can go DLP from what I can remember. Yes, you can. There we go. Alright, 3 substitutions. Shall we go and push on? Demand more. I don't think there's anything more I can ask in that situation. We have improved on shots on goal, that's for sure. But nothing really happening as we have the ball one more time. The ball over to Dooku. Dooku cross. Yes, it's there. The first goal of the season. Frinn has just saved himself. That's his 50th league goal of his career as well, I think. And that is a beautiful, beautiful goal to start and kick off our campaign. First goal at home as well. I had to wait to the 80th minute, but a Dooku substitution. If I'd known he's a winger instead of centre attacking midfielder, then I would have used him there a few more times. As Liam Hughes takes care of that. Cole, Colotti. Don't mess around with it. Okay, now we're playing it back. Don't do anything silly. Into the centre, Cole. Beautiful. Riley, over the top. Frinn's on it again. It's 2-0. He's gone and got himself a brace. It's 2-0, people. It's 2-0. I can't believe it. What a play. Matt O'Reilly, wonderful play, my friend. And that's a well-taken goal. Goes straight through the defender, straight through the goalkeeper's legs as well, actually, I think. And Frinn is on the verge of not playing in the next game. He's just come up with a brace. 2 goals in 3 minutes. That is it. That's the first win of the season. And we're in plus goal difference as well. 12 shots in the end. Does it tell me what we did in the second half? Yeah, we absolutely battered him in the second half. Tell the boys they're excellent. Yeah, you can tell them that. Give them the thumbs up. And we'll continue. We'll have a look what the table looks like. There has been a couple of good results along the way, well, especially from our point of view anyway. A couple of more games to play before we see the league table, just before we go, and I'm loving it. This is great. This is a lot better as well than what I was hoping to achieve with this side, as we can beat teams that we should be beating. We're in 6th. Just take a look at that. That is wow, we're in 6th. We're in 6th. It's wow, that's truly amazing, and I love that. United are top 2 out of 2. I don't think they haven't conceded a goal. Bottom of the table: Fulham, Everton, Everton down there once again. Derby, Villa this time. Newcastle, Brighton. But see, these are the teams I think from 13th downwards we should be beating. Norwich is a possibility. They've gone and drawn another game. I think they drew with Man City the last game. They must have drew the first game. Well, why don't we just have a look? I guess that's the good thing about this. Man City and Southampton. Okay, we're above Arsenal and Liverpool. That's because they haven't played yet. That's a bummer. I'm not going to lie. Right, let's just have a look. See if we get any money for that. Oh, there's another player there that I am going to acknowledge. Again, a left back. I think he is. Pretty good left back as well, 21 years. Look at them physicals. That's a player that we will hopefully be looking, but 25 million, probably a little bit more than that as well, so we'll just acknowledge it. Scout meeting, we'll have a look at that another time. I am satisfied with the win. Right, finances, we're going to look at finances. Wow, we've got a lot of money for there. We did sell somebody. That was the reason why we got some money as well. We had TV revenue 4.5, nearly 5 million. Did we get any gate receipts? 167 gate receipts. Is that all? Against Watford? Seriously? Definitely making a profit at the moment. But yeah, Dremer has finally gone. He's gone to... Where did he go to? The last transfer. He's gone to Lask in the end. 9.25 million. I don't think I could really argue with that. So it brings our total ins to 47 million. And a net spend of what? 36 million? That's good. But that's a very, very good start for ourselves in the Premiership, and hopefully it's going to continue. Right, we're going to play a couple of more games. We've got Everton, Leeds, West Brom. That's going to be Leeds. We've drawn in the Carabao Cup. We're hoping to go through in that one, I hope. West Brom. But what I want to do is come back to... Look at that Manchester teams there. We're going to play a couple more, and I want to come back to the Man City game, ideally, but... What am I? Instead, we're not going to be challenging for the top. So we're going to try and play the teams that we should be beating. And West Brom and Derby are them such teams. So if you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more on YouTube channel, please subscribe. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.